Striking it rich! I've got my eyes on the prize.
I've spotted something interesting.
I'm dripping.
He was you who did this! Wasn't it, traitor? I knew you weren't to be trusted. It was you who led my rats away. How did you do it? You bloated cat's corpse, poison, bribery.
I'll add another 10 to the tally.
To be shy. I'm out. Call.
Hello again. Do you bring good news? Ding dong, the king is dead, and I thank you from tail to whiskers for your help. There may be hope for my friends yet. If you would, my friend, you could find them and help them escape now that those pointy-faced beasts won't be on the alert. Their hiding place is enchanted, you see, crafted by the wizard himself to hide those he held dear. They've concealed themselves in a cellar outside their home, the hatch of which you'll find beneath a great black boulder. Once you've destroyed the boulder, search in the beehives behind the wizard's house.
Where could a gaggle of scared...
Ain't there something behind here?
Just the one coin.
Something all the way to my boot. From serving the goddess.
I could do with a cold drink. I'll call and raise you.
For more, are ya? Can't say I blame ya. None would dare cross a tenebrium sword without thinking thrice about it. Check.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Fine, I'll check it. Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 6 of hearts!
That one's worth 10 coins for
Doesn't
sure.
tell you a thing, does
Bold.
she? We're waiting
Trap
to
on
fight
a
the
crack,
final
Rabbit.
battle. The
Come,
time is nearly
let's
nigh.
see those cards.
Check these puppies out.
I could do better than that. The game's mine.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before we get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win
What
this
is it
one.
that you
The
so
goddess is
enjoy
with me. I
about
can feel
death?
it.
I get all
This
the
is it,
excitement
you
in serving the goddess.
The cards are shuffled. Now, place your bets.
Let the lost die that we may live.
Good cards. 3 shiny.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it right. Now for the flop. Jack of spades. Queen of diamonds. Finally. Jack
Matilda
of
doesn't
hearts.
tell you a thing, does she?
What was
We're
the
waiting
minimum?
to fight the final
5
battle.
gold?
The time is nearly nigh.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Let's wrap this up. Goal.
Call.
Now for the turn card. 3 of diamonds. Now anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
Lousy damn cards. Check.
What is
Yeah,
it that
check.
you so
Go on.
enjoy about death?
Fine, I'll check too. Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 6 of hearts!
Lady Luck loves me. All in.
I get all the peace
Damn it
I
all
get
to
from
hell, I'll
serving
call
the
it.
goddess.
Come, let's see those cards.
Let the lost
Check
die
these
that we may
puppies
live.
out.
I could do better than that. The game's mine.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before we get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The
Matilda
goddess is
doesn't
with
tell
me.
you
I
a
can
thing,
feel
does
it.
she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Which one of you fellas is winning, eh? Fellas? This is it. I know what track cards are shuffled. Now, let's get that. Keep ignoring.
Just the one coin for me.
yourself with a
Good cards. 3 shiny.
What is
Back
it
to
that
me.
you so enjoy
Gonna call
about
it
death?
Now for the flop. 2 of clubs. Queen of diamonds. Finally, Jack of hearts.
What was the
I get all
minimum?
the peace I get
5
from serving the
gold.
goddess. And like it, I say.
Going to call
Let
that
the
hand.
lost die that we
Come
may live.
inside. I'm out.
Call.
Now for the turn card. 3 of diamonds. Now anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
I've got my eye on you.
Yes, right away, my good man.
It only makes eating them all this pleasant later.
What can I do you for?
I'd like to know a bit about my happy story.
What? You opened the chest and you said... That is, you must have found the key, no? Excellent. I don't know a thing about a trap, but you're quite fine, I see. I'm glad.
Come on, hurry it up with the whiskey. You fancy getting your throat slit like a pretty little
The events here in Hunter's Edge have driven him to the brink of sanity. One can hardly blame him for trying to eliminate an Immaculate.
The events in this village, the events in this village, the events in this village are... Oh, God's how I pray for this waking nightmare to end. That I am. Each glass. Now, that was a man dedicated...
Rest. You've got to the count of 1 to kneel before me.
I call you all far.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs, my patience for his antics is wearing thin. Madness I can tolerate, but failure, not for a moment.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
And a mad one at that. I'll be all too happy to be rid of the crackpot.
So, our rat catcher has overstayed his usefulness. How I do enjoy a problem with an exceedingly simple solution.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. Even the old man I can pass this steel in a single blow.
Enjoying your time in this village, are you?
Even
Milling
vermin
about
leave behind a worthy
senselessly,
scrap or two.
like one of your vermin.
Senselessly? Far from it, all other. My subjects are hard at work, and they shan't rest until the job is complete.
And
What do you
yet,
call it?
here we are,
Oh,
and not a single villager found. You eat of my food and drink of my whiskey, but you've earned nothing.
What do you call it? Oh, mother, you dare to insinuate that I cannot!
Enough, beast. You're useless. I have no place for uselessness in my camp.
Even vermin you dare!
Freshen this. Failure? Intolerable.
What do you call it? Oh,
No waking. The sleepy little kitten needs his rest.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. Just down some magic.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take his head to compensate. Well, that depends very much, whelp. My boys are free to do what they will with the garbage left over after a massacre. But certain more valuable materials must be delivered to me. Have humans yet crafted a beverage that doesn't taste like pus?
Or even the old man I can pass this steel in a single blow.
That's right, he did. Quite the sneak, isn't he, to hide it from you?
I understand. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Even the old man I can pass this steel in a single blow. Just down some magic balls.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
I'm overheating here.
Final battle in it. Just the one coin for me.
Good cards.
Beautiful, ain't they? Steel and pale.
It's heating
Now
up.
for the two o'clock. Jack a diamond.
Do I owe?
Finally, I have some bloody spares.
I
again.
think you know
Let's get the
full
ball
well,
rolling here.
boy.
5 coins.
What is it that
Going
you
to
so
call that,
enjoy
huh?
about death?
Let's wrap this up.
Go, let you go. Take it all.
3 of diamonds. Now anyone was waiting for that one. eh?
Anything for you.
I get all the peace I need from serving the
Can I
goddess.
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine, fine.
Let the lost die that we may live.
Let's see what we have hiding under there. 4 o'clock.
Should I?
This thief was no boy of mine. Let him rot on the gallows.
Damn it all to hell, I'd fold.
Come, let's see those cards.
Read 'em and weep, you amateurs. And what's your name, little darling?
The game's mine.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
This boredom is killing me so slowly, I wish it came with a knife.
I'm drenched.
Back to me.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? I've
Now
got
for the
some
flop.
story made.
Jack of spades. 3 of spades. And finally, Jack of hearts.
Let's get the ball rolling here. 5 coins.
I'll call and raise you another.
Hey, keep your eyes off my cards, Flatlander.
I drank all the best, eh? Well, that's no reason to keep ignoring.
Let the lost
No,
die
go
that we may
screw
live.
yourself.
But why not? The looting's done. There ain't much work to go round. A hand or two takes the edge off. Grab a chair and we'll deal you in. If you ain't afraid to lose your boots. We play for... What have we here? New blood looking to place a bet, eh? What do you say? Want to play a hand? Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Want to play another round? Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at... Then why did you sit down in the first place?
Here, keep your eyes off my...
Hey!
To get on her bad side, you know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Yeah, that's after it.
Gonna call it, lads.
The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her death knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest.
Drink and a breather.
3 of diamonds. Doubt anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
Seven's my lucky number, so seven it is.
I am Jarl Wooddockson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder, and burn, and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death, and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kjell Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world. The Conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of Starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into Bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the Conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing Bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through.
Alongside the men. What a
The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon. Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pack cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Grutilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare, for her dreams are our tethers to suffer. With the Spinebreaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted.
Seven's my lucky number, so seven
Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach.
That one's worth 10 coins for sure.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Come, let's
Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
Why don't
A
you?
sheep? Nah.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of our lag troll tramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals. The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Gratilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
Goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told her it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
This
Hey,
wizard
conduit's
must
orders.
be Xandalore.
Let's not
Thankfully,
get on
these
her bad side.
bloodthirsty
You know
brutes
that.
haven't found him yet.
Yeah, but
Let's
our
hope
orders
we
don't
catch
cure
up with
my
him
feet.
before they do.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and
me.
bothered.
I'm gonna call
A
it,
sheep?
lads.
Nah.
Now for the
I'd
flop.
rather have Gratilda.
2 o'clock.
And I'd do her too
Queen
if I
of
wasn't so
Dice.
sure she'd bite me head off after
Finally.
we're done.
Why so bloody spades again?
Fine. I'll open with 5
This
big
boredom
ones.
is killing me so slowly. I wish
Call
it
and
came with
raise
a
you another
knife.
5.
Let's wrap this up. Go.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A god's damn scullery maid.
Ace of hearts. Welcome he is too.
Check.
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine, I'll check it. Now, let's
Toasty.
hiding under there.
You may be a
Order
bluff.
club.
Lady looks me all in.
Too rich for my blood.
Listen, fellas, you got room for one more, don't you?
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A god's damn scullery maid.
Well,
You may
what's
be a
this I've
flatlander.
spotted?
I'll be right back.
Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the card.
You there! The armory's off limits, you hear? Take another step and you'll be looking for your teeth at the end of a rainbow. 'Cause it's a god's damn crime scene, isn't it? Our bloody bloodstones were stolen, the old body lot of them! Everybody's pointing their grubby little fingers at Garrett 'cause he was on guard duty at the time. Yeah, it may be a tad suspicious that now he's missing, but I'll eat pig ball soup if he had anything to do with it. I mean, just look at this shattered door. There's Orchidbot written all over it. But I'm done talking about this mess. Ask Jarl if you're so bloody interested. Chief asked you to look into the matter, did he? Well, I can't say if you know your arse from your forehead, but if you've earned Jarl's trust, you've earned mine too. Go ahead and have a look. I feel...
I'm overheating here.
Baking like a cake.
find the old tub of lard that did this. I'm feeding him his own medicine. This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Sodding all the way to my boot soles!
Bloody well clear.
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
I'm drenched.
Discounts on magic
What's
balls.
this I've spotted?
Don't talk to the small ones, brother. It only makes eating them all the Can't you see me bloody cup?
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, has bravery been a particularly effective defense against disembowelment?
Even vermin lick hell.
This badge better be
You have it in your very possession, you say. Prove it. I find it rather unlikely that Lieutenant Gurl could have let it out of his sight. But I'll humor you for...
discounts on magic balls.
Even the old man can pass this.
Oh, can't you see me bloody cup is empty?
Manipulating the orcs into doing our dirty work for us. I believe this is one of our finer moments.
It seems Lieutenant Gurl has rather a lot to answer for.
I could do with a cold drink.
Gurl, I understand there's been something of a mix-up concerning the armory key.
Well, you see, all mother, I...
You what, Gurl? Tell me.
Well, you see, this human here took the thing and I was...
The human? These apes are nothing to us. Do you understand? Nothing. What a terrible disappointment you've been, Gurl. Just think. My lieutenant dying just before the Great War.
Dying? Oh, mother!
Every which way I look, one of my boys is failing me. A terrible shame.
Ha! Did you see that great green fool crumple like wet snow? I'd pay twice my weight in loot to see that again. Serves him right, the savage. That's right, and I'll be damned if I'll see another savage threaten a blood brother of Jarl. Thanks for your help. We humans, Flatlander and brother alike, have got to look out for each other against these bloodthirsty oafs.
Oh, the sweet little dear. Come now. I've got a quiet place all prepared. Shh, shh, there.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
It never rains, but it pours, eh? I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Afraid to address your betters, are you? I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you. Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One-on-one. They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime. That's so. Y'all can't stand up the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear of the great
I ain't a bleeding.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots. Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Feeling hot under the collar.
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you. Then why not stand up and face me? One-on-one. They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime. That's so. Y'all can't stand up the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear of the great Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots. Is that what you call those things on your toesies? Your betters, are you? I ain't afraid of a a piece for now and keep yours. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all comes down. I'll try and get his back to Strange Cat.
Go on then, Rockskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I could do with a cold drink.
I am warm as fresh apple pie.
Now I missed my nose. Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.
It seems we've already harvested the last of the
Baking
ripe
like a
barley.
cake.
Go on then, Rockskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
I'm drenched.
Is that what you call those things for toesies?
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale. Well, we've got the spirit, but it won't be any good unless we can twist time forward a decade or two.
Who do we know who might be able to bend the rules of time ever so slightly?
To the skin!
Human,
There's
leave
nothing
the
to
lambs out,
find in
please.
this bleeding
Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad. What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skin one of you.
Then why not stand up and...
What's the word, Source Hunter? A family of Xandalor's servants? Why, yes. Yes, he spoke often of a faithful trio in his employ. He said he'd trust them with his life if it came down to it. Take this ring. It will mark you as my ally.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of
autograph?
It shall be my pleasure. How might I serve our mission? The tapestry of time.
Youch! These bleeding meteors have burnt holes in my favorite sneakers, knickers, and trousers. Have you given any more thought to that nasty knot of a demonic rift in Luku? Heavy is the hand that wields time. If you're very certain this sort of meddling is strictly necessary, I suppose I could oblige. No, it won't be difficult. I'll simply pop your little mixture into a deep, dark basement and revisit it, shall we say, 30 years in the future? What did I tell you? Now, be careful with this libation, will you? I had just the tiniest sip myself, and I must say, it's quite potent. A question has me stumped, lady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another?
That is a good question.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn...
What can I do you for? Let's have a look. Well, I'll be Gratilda's great Aunt Gretchen. Single malt, aged 30 years. It seems my old pal Glenn hid away his finest spirits for a rainy day. A shame to waste something so fine on them. But something this delectable ought to put them in a more gentle spirit. Well, gents, the goddess must be smiling upon you. I've procured a particularly rare batch of whiskey here. Who's first?
Mountain ape.
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your the deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends. The deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of it, how very obvious.
Could harbour such useful relics. Share in the plunder.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
This is taking bloody ages.
What's this? I found something.
You know that.
Yeah, but her order don't your mind, either.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'm a Matilda. And I do her too, but I wasn't sure she'd find the head on that Matilda.
You may be a Flatlander, but you could be of some use yet. Sneak up behind Gruntilda and stick a dagger in her skull, will you?
Likely guy. Fellas?
Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told her it was a mistake. Alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, come to its orders.
Striking it rich!
You know that.
Yeah, but her order don't your mind, either.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'm a Matilda. And I do her too, but I wasn't sure she'd find the head on that Matilda.
No, you cannot, you silly reptile.
What? I haven't even asked a question.
That is too bloody ages. You can more rooms, more lanes, besides guarding the gods down door. You hear?
Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
This is taking bloody ages.
Goddesses,
I need a drink and a breakfast.
Let's shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back. If I find the old tubber lad that did this, I'm feeding him his own letters. Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a mistake. And alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't your mind, either.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'm a Matilda. And I do her too, but I wasn't so sure she'd find me head off after we'd done.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Charla and Horton. Aren't those the skeleton traders we met? Charla in Sicil and Horton just outside this village.
If this is to be believed, their spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
By the goddesses, tits are parched.
Let's shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Feeding him his own Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Treasure! Nothing but rubbish.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
I've spotted something.
Oh, I'm dripping.
Very kind. Get
friend. How can we help you? That ring! Hikara's blessing! Zandalore has the same. I'd recognize it anywhere. So the White Witch sent you, did she? I should have known she'd not sit idly by while the world turned topsy-turvy. Zandalore's message is as such. He's gone to the Source Temple in the Phantom Forest, and he wants her, or I suppose you, her messengers, to follow him there. In order to enter the forest, you'll need an amulet. He stored it in a small chest near his personal waypoint. Once you're inside the forest, you'll need to find the forest spirit. This spirit will give you the rune you need to enter the Source Temple. But first things first, if you want to get inside Zandalore's house, you'll need to use the portal in this very room. I've the crystal you need in order to activate it. Still, entering the house will be the least of your worries. Zandalore himself has called forth every manner of protection to discourage would-be intruders, and you will have to defeat them all in order to reach the bedroom. Now, the last thing he said doesn't make much sense to an outsider. Perhaps you or the witch will manage to make better sense of it. He said, and I quote, "She is coming. I only hope I can reach the temple first. If she finds the portal..." He didn't finish after that. I know little more than its name implies, but if a temple of Source does indeed rest within that blighted forest, a great many is the year since ghoul or beast has ventured out of the defile. As you may, before you go, Source Hunter, but Zandalore has his own means of travel, a waypoint shrine in his own chambers reserved for his personal use. If we could only get there, we'd be able to flee this place lickety-split. The only trouble is what I've already mentioned. The wizard's house is rigged from top to bottom. If you'll be disabling its defenses, we'll slip through without problem. Good luck, Source Hunter, and unimaginable thanks from me and mine.